Boy was a thief.
I tried to steal from this lady.
Yeah.
Wow, that really makes you sound good.
Okay, let me get my story voice going.
Dahlia Hemlock.
On the last episode, I'm bad with names, so I don't lose points for that. The last episode of the Dragons of Tyranny, we were at a fair with the farm dude after chasing the dragon champion eastward, westward, one of the two.
Eastward.
And it was a festival, and they were having a tournament the next day. We had to get tokens after talking to various people who gave us different tasks of finding secrets or winning in a drinking contest, which Hillcash and Jinxley horribly failed at and were outclassed by Thorn, who we also saw a merchant who is honestly price gouging the shit out of her prices. And Thorn tried to steal a health potion.
That was a love potion.
Sorry, a love potion to get Jinxie to love him.
Jinzic.
Yeah,
don't even know his name.
And
you love him?
He's saying Jinx because he's thinking of the streamer and he just wants to be in Jinxie's pants.
And after multiple failed attempts, Thorn had his wrist broken, only to be repaired later. Oh. The merchant was also said to be a slave, and the farm man from the first thing was seen potentially bringing slaves into the camp.
That's right, and the reason you were doing all of these like little tasks was because
the tokens for the tournament.
Yep. All right, that was good enough, Void. I'll give you the inspiration for that. Thank you for reminding us what happened last time. So just to clean it up a bit, y'all were following the tracks eastward out of Greenest, trying to essentially track the group of raiders that had sacked the town. Y'all were following the tracks as well as you could until you reached a certain point. After sort of getting into combat with one group of, I think it was kobolds and cultists, then you had that harrowing fight with the captain and his soldiers that were kind of the lurking group behind that. Eventually you realize that some of the tracks you're following are magical and there's some illusions going on. And you see this camp sort of off to the distance where you'll find none other than Cerberus Tumbledore, who was actually from the prologue that y'all had met in, what was the town's name? I think Baragost. So he sort of introduced you, told you what was going on, that there's this festival he and his family that live, I think, in Easterling attend every year. There's a bunch of festivities that are held, but the sort of peak entertainment is a tournament that they hold on the final night of the festival. And to enter, you have to get 4 tokens that a variety of people have around the map that you can earn them from, or you can buy them off other people, find them however you need to. You just need 1 token to enter per person, and it's a 2v2 combat tournament. So y'all set about doing that. Y'all met a few colorful characters. Dahlia was the merchant that y'all met. Y'all met Fogrrob McCoy, who is Groomsh's, what did I say? I think it's his cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, who y'all had the like entertainment competition with. And I think that was Thesera and Grallow, right?
Yeah.
That did that. And Killcash and Thorn did the drinking competition with Jinzic. And then the last thing y'all had to do for a token was y'all had met Asami Toro, who was sort of a courtesan. And you had to provide her with, I think it was 4 secrets in order to get a token from her. So y'all were able to finally get all those tokens together. And Void actually went out of his way to get an extra one from Sir Terrace Dumbledore. I didn't forget that. There you go. So y'all actually have 5 tokens.
I was going to say, if you didn't.
Even though that has no practical use to you. But, pat on the back. All right, with that, I think y'all had gotten your tokens. You headed back to Cerberus's Tumbledore tent, where as sort of like the one person y'all knew before this. Y'all had slept the night before. I believe y'all said y'all were going to set up a watch, correct, while y'all were sleeping?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so just to kind of talk about what happens in the night. Nothing in particular happens. It is like a festival, so while it gets quieter at night, it doesn't necessarily die down. There's people walking back and forth. You can still see there's campfires ablaze. You can hear conversations kind of happening all over, but it's obviously nowhere near as lively as during the day. As far as you can tell, there's nothing strange going on. You don't sort of see anybody like doing anything sort of malicious around you. And the night, for the most part, just passes like that, with just y'all being vigilant, y'all being aware. Nothing of note really happens.
Mm.
All right. So in the morning, y'all wake up. So you're now on the day of the tournament. It's the third final day of this festival. Sorry, what was I going to say? You all wake up. Everybody should be long rested. So as a reminder, everybody should have all their abilities back, their race abilities, class abilities. Everybody should be full health. Remind me, what are the teams again that y'all are going to enter as?
Me and
Everyone versus Amiga.
Killcash.
Yeah, what Void said.
Yeah. Me and Killcash.
Well, unfortunately, it's a 2v2, so it doesn't really work that way.
Grallow and Thorn.
Okay. Killcash, Thesera. I've got like a little tournament sketched out, so I'm just writing down.
I just want to make sure. Did you get those GM rolls I sent you?
Oh no. What did you roll?
I don't want to say it out loud.
Okay.
Let me. I'll
Fair enough.
screenshot
Fair
you
enough.
it.
I see it on my screen. I just didn't
okay.
have it open at the time. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. All right.
A little sneaky there,
Which
huh?
one? Which one is the wisdom only roll? Is that the
The
second
single one, yeah.
Okay. Okay. That is pretty sneaky. Damn.
I'm not pulling my punches.
Killcash, Thesera, Grallow, Thorn.
I feel like you guys are preparing for me and
Like an all-out
Killcash.
war coming up.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But you seem to think you can even kill the NPCs.
Wow, what is that supposed to mean? Shock.
I sure hope y'all beat the NPCs. That would be very, very distressing otherwise. All right, so y'all wake up on the morning of this third day. It looks like it's a beautiful day, a few clouds in the sky, but otherwise looks like weather's going to be a good, perfect day for this tournament to come up. As y'all wake up, just like yesterday, Sir Barris is up early. His family's sort of moving about. And he waves y'all over to the fire and says, "Oh, good morning, adventurers. Good morning. Are y'all excited for the tournament today?"
I'm pumped.
It's Gilgash just like banging his head.
Killcash is still hungover from losing the drinking tournament yesterday.
Oh, that's right. I forgot y'all had that sort of status effect on you. That's funny. Thankfully, I'm not making any of you have a hungover status effect. All right. Well, y'all feel free. I know it's going to be a long day for y'all, and y'all are going to save up your energy for the tournament. But feel free to come join us by the fire again. We've got breakfast, we've got water, we've got ale, whatever have you. We want to make sure you're up and ready for the tournament.
Got any oil?
No.
What kind of breakfast is there? Any pork?
Any pork?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, because I think he had a few like pigs and cows in the farm. So we'll say there's like a mix of some salted meats, some bread, a little bit of some stews, just sort of some light breakfast fare.
Could I perhaps find some pork rinds somewhere?
Sure, there's like some salted pork, essentially, like some bacon.
All right, I'm gonna take some of that.
Okay. Are you gonna eat it?
Nope, just holding on.
This makes me nervous for some reason. Okay. You now have a couple of slices of cured salted meat in your pocket.
You just have it in your pants.
Would anybody else like to join Terrace Tumbledore for some breakfast?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So it sounds like pretty much the whole group is coming around the fire, moving around, sitting down, eating some food. Besides Grallow, who is looking around for a very specific ask, like digging through stuff to find his pork rinds. Thesera, can I have you make an insight check?
Yeah. Let me just get this off my screen. Insight is. Ooh, I got +2 on that.
And crit 1.
It's rolling. There we go.
All right, you're not sure what it is about the food this morning. It could have been all the drinking and partying yesterday. It could be the fact that this is the final day of the festival. It's been sort of sitting around for a while, but it does not smell appetizing to you at all.
Oh. Yeah, this kind of makes me feeling sick. Maybe I won't partake in this. I'll just have water.
Okay. With that, Terrace Dumbledore sort of looks at you and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Is there anything else I can get you? Is anybody else having that issue?"
It's just a druid thing. I'm just fasting.
Oh, okay, very well, I understand. And he sends one of his daughters off to go get some water for you instead. To which she hurriedly brings you a little skin bag full of water for you to refresh yourself.
Thank you.
Spit in the water.
With that done, y'all are free to sort of just tell me what you would like to do through the day. There's no really plans for the day besides people just celebrating throughout the morning, and then the tournament will begin in the early afternoon.
I kind of want to just play with the deck of cards I bought. Kind of learn, maybe a magic trick. Just fiddle around with them for most of the time.
Okay, I love it. Like specifically, you're trying to learn how to do like card tricks.
I guess so. Just kind of throw them around, shuffle.
Okay.
Just get acquainted with them.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh boy. Okay. A 1.
You get to re-roll ones though, right? As a halfling.
Do you want to just take the 16 then?
Yeah.
Okay,
I guess we
16.
can do it. That is, I'm not making that up, right? Halflings get to re-roll in that one.
Yeah, I've got lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's just or excuse me, it's not like if you rolled a nat one again, you don't get to re-roll that. But
Yeah, I have to take
I
whatever
think it's as many
I
times
reroll.
throughout the day, right?
Yeah, any attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay, so yeah, we'll take the 16 then. In that case, I'll say that Grallow, from spending sort of a few hours practicing cards, proceeds to get good enough at it that you can now bridge a deck of cards. So you've now been able to do that. So I say that all just as sort of color, but also if you ever did want to use that in terms of like role playing to do something, I would say like you've got some sort of proficiency with that now. If you wanted to potentially like deceive somebody by doing that.
Nice.
So if you want to roll that down, just a little fun thing. Anybody else want to do anything in particular? Go talk to anybody. Do
I
some
think I
practicing.
overheard Thorn want to go steal more stuff from the lady.
We're not welcome anymore, though.
Just wear a disguise, you'll fool him.
On a fake mustache.
Just see a giant robot man with a fake mustache. What are you
Our
doing?
door.
That's a spell you could try and use, but seeing as neither of y'all have access to that spell, I think you would just be painting yourself with mud and putting like a stick on your lip. I don't think that's going to cut it.
Can I use my chicken pot recipe I got back from Ingrinus to make food before the tournament?
Yeah, absolutely. You can look around. Sir Terrace Dumbledore, he has some of the ingredients. You will probably have to go to the market to buy some more, but you don't necessarily have to go to that merchant. There's several merchants around selling a variety of things. In fact, I think she mostly had weapons, materials, like, tradable goods anyways. So yeah, you can go buy some of that stuff. It's relatively cheap and get to cooking for everybody.
Who said I was cooking for everybody?
Okay, I just assumed. You make some delicious chicken pot pie for yourself. Are you going to share any with Grallow?
Yeah.
Okay, you and Grallow have a
Thank
hearty
you.
meal. I'll say similar to me giving Grallow something for doing that. Or actually, we'll give you a check as well to see how this goes. There's no cooking skill. Oh, we do a nature check.
I want to piss in their pot pie.
You don't want to do, another one?
No, we're gonna do nature.
How about animal handling?
If you can make an argument for something else for cooking, then by all means. But I think nature is gonna be the go-to.
Well, I really had to wrangle this chicken for the chicken pot pie and get him tame to be able to butcher him.
Let's do a nature check.
You had to train him to butcher him.
How about medicine?
No. Just do nature. What do you have to your nature check that you're that afraid to do it? Just a -1? Okay, I'll say for the first attack y'all make in combat later, you'll get a +2 to your rolls.
Nice.
Only for your very first attack. So go ahead and write that down. Thesera, Kill Cash, anything y'all want to do?
I just said I want to piss in their food.
Said +2.
Yeah, +2. Do you want to try and do that?
What roll would I need?
I assume you're not just gonna walk up to him and say, "Hey, can I piss in your pot?" I assume you're gonna try and like sneak up when they're not looking or something.
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check then.
It's 12.
They catch you immediately trying to sneak up to their pot with your pants down. They send you off with a warning. That could have gone much worse.
Do I still get to keep the chicken pot pie recipe in my inventory?
Yeah, it's just a recipe. You just know it.
Okay.
You got that from the tavern? I think when y'all
Yeah, the
ran,
devil lady gave it to us.
Yeah, when y'all ran into the not infernal lady, the tiefling lady. Cool. Sonny, anything you want to do?
Can I try and sneak a bite of their food?
Sure. What do you think that is? Are you going to try and sneak up while they're away? Or are you going to try and like talk to them and kind of just like slip a ladle in, like a sleight of hands? Just give me some context as to how you're going to try and get it.
Yeah. Wait, is it a stew or is it just instead of pot pie?
I mean, depends on when you get to it. I guess the stuff that's in the pot pie. Actually, yeah, it's probably just the stuff that goes in the chicken pot pie because I don't think you could actually make a pie out here in the sticks.
Do you think I need a ladle or something?
Yeah, like if you just have a ladle or something,
Okay.
you could.
I was thinking of like trying to sneak by, like have casual conversation, wishing them good luck in the tournament, and then just be like, "Look over there," and then I take a quick sip from the ladle.
Okay, how about a deception check?
God damn it!
Nice.
You try to point over there, and then you in your hurry to like get them all they're distracted, you reach in, grab the ladle, spoon out a bunch, and then just spill it all over yourself.
You take 19 fire damage.
No damage because it wasn't a nat one, but you are now covered in some sneaky, nasty. Well, not nasty. It tastes good, but it's definitely smelly.
I'll just lick it off
Chicken
myself.
pot pie.
Mitch, you're saying if you roll a 1, she could have gotten to the tournament with less HP?
Potentially. It's like tripped
Like,
over and
really?
fell into the fire and got some mild burns or something.
They smell like chicken pot pie now. I'm just gonna. I don't know. I'm happy I can just lick some of it off me.
All right. No benefit for doing that, but you're welcome to just lick yourself clean.
That's great.
Is it
all right.
possible
So
to write a letter to the other half of our party to just get progress with the quill and feathers I have in my backpack?
if you'd like to. Just to give them a status update, you mean?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll say after you finish your meal, you have just enough time to write down a quick letter. But as y'all have now spent a few hours sort of moving around the camp, talking to folks, practicing cards, making food, trying to steal food, trying to piss in food, it is now time for the tournament, and you can see that everybody's starting to gather down here near the big tent where the tavern was. But you can see that's actually been taken down now, and sort of this whole area has been taken down to make seating room for. It's not on the map here, but we'll say at 3 down here. There's sort of a big crater in the ground, similar to how this whole sort of valley is, but then there's like another deeper portion that people have ringed their different carts. They've set up a bunch of seating around. This is where the tournament's going to be held. So will you all make your way down there?
Okay, Schneider, are you there?
Yes.
Awesome.
How big of a crater is it?
You are about to see. All right, let me drop you all over there.
Whoa.
Oh damn.
Okay, so this is where the tournament's going to be happening. As you can see, there's people bustling around. There's excited sort of whispers going on as people are starting to get ready for their bets. They're talking about who all's entered, who it is that's going to be facing off against the 2 champions from last year. So if everybody can drop in their characters onto this map. And then I'm going to drop in a few other people.
Why is there a bunch of bloodstains everywhere?
Ignore those. Those are from last year.
Is each square like a foot?
Each square is 5 feet.
Okay.
So,
There's been some pretty deep stains if they're still there a year later.
don't worry about it. Yeah, I was trying to make one that had enough space for us to like do
Oh
stuff.
no, I'm just.
It's about 100 feet tall, about 125, 120 feet wide. So enough room to go about and do stuff. And you notice that they've also gone in and they've put essentially empty crates from the different festivities where people have food or goods. They've essentially placed them around this crater to sort of give y'all cover, things that you can get up on top of, get some elevation, just to make this what otherwise would have been a flat, empty surface a little more interesting. So as y'all are looking around, y'all see Cerberus Tumbledore coming down from his tent. So he says, "Oh, good to see you all. Are y'all ready for the tournament?"
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Lovely, lovely. I hear this year that in total there are 16 participants. So you'll essentially need to get through 3 rounds of the tournament before you can face off against last year's champions. You'll notice a few familiar faces of people who are participating, as well as a few other folks who have just managed to gather tokens since y'all have been here. Have y'all checked out the tournament board yet?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Oh, wonderful! You should go check that. I believe y'all already submitted your teams, but they've now posted essentially what the bracket will look like for the tournament. And he points you over in the direction near where Thorn is standing, where there's sort of a large piece of wood where somebody has nailed up a piece of paper with some rough drawings of a sketch of a tournament, and you can see that essentially the way it's going to break out is in the first round, you're going to have two groups of two names you don't recognize. And then you're going to have Killcash and Thesera's group. And they are going to be facing off. Let me get them out here. Against our friends Jinzic and Dahlia. And then on the other side of the bracket, you're going to have a pair of names that you don't recognize. And then they are going to be facing against Fogrrob and Asami. And then in the fourth match, you're going to have another pair of names you don't recognize against Grallow and Thorn. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I
yes.
did just want to add that don't we still know that Frulong was last year's champion? I think you said we didn't know, but we did figure that out last session that Frulong was one of last year's champions.
That's right. Yeah, you've heard the name of one of the champions from last year, Frulam Mondoth, who I believe was one of your, secrets, that Jinzic is in a bit of a relationship with Frulam, the champion from last year.
Yes.
Cool. All right, so do y'all recall essentially the rules of what I said the tournament was and how it's going to work between rounds and whatnot?
It's like we get healed at the end of each round, but it's not exactly a short rest, so we don't restore our spells or anything. And we get knocked out if it's below 5 HP.
That's right. Yeah, so it's kind of like it's not necessary. It's a mix between draw blood and like knocking people unconscious / dead. I mean, you could go to 0 HP, like that's a thing, but I think the assumption is that like this is in a non-lethal tournament. You're knocking people out, or if you are, giving them a grievous wound, like they're quickly taken off the field and stabilized. So nobody will be dying. But, like, keep that in mind. Like, even if you're down to 4 HP and you would be standing otherwise, you are going to be declared out of the tournament. So below 5 HP is the one rule. The second rule, which you mentioned, is everybody will be getting healed up fully between rounds. The only time y'all are going to have an opportunity to short rest is going to be between the fight, the final fight, and the fight against the champions. So you'll have an opportunity to short rest then. Everybody will be full health, and you'll get whatever abilities back you get from a short rest. But note that the abilities you get back from a short rest and a long rest are different. So make sure you reference your character sheet if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody good?
Yes, sir.
I think so, yes.
All right. With that, then, y'all are free to sort of sit and watch the first match that's going to go. Sorry, I've got a workbook now that's a mix of D&D notes and work notes. So I'm like flipping between a ton of pages. So the first match is, like I said, against a group of two people two groups that you don't recognize the names from anybody. So I'm just going to kind of, fast forward through that. We're going to say that one of those groups won. Get some more interesting music going. So our first match that we're actually going to sort of sign in for here is going to be the match of Killcash and Thesera versus Jinzic and Dahlia.
Ooh.
Better not hurt my man.
So essentially, you're going to be able to choose where you want to go down on this map in terms of where you want to enter. And the other group will go on the opposite side, but the group who gets to choose first has to win a coin toss. So I'm going to flip a coin. Y'all tell me heads or tails. Heads is a 1, tails is a 2. And whoever wins will get to choose where they want to enter first.
Killcash, you choose for us.
Bruh. Heads.
There's not an actual D2, so I got to... All right, that's going to be a 1, right?
Yeah.
It's a 2.
Damn.
All right, so they are going to choose to enter from this side on the north side. Let me go ahead and drag them in. All right, so y'all will enter from somewhere down here, like relative area. You don't need to be directly across from them.
What are these like wooden panels? Like, here?
That's what I was saying. Like, the merchants and the festival guards have collected old boxes and whatnot from
just
the
like
festival, and they've
shields, kinda.
yeah, it's cover, it's boxes you can get on top of if you want. But if you're able to break line of sight from somebody who's using a ranged attack on you, they will have disadvantage on their attack. So that's something to keep in mind. The way you can get around that is, it'll kind of be a judgment call, but let's say like Jinzic was hiding behind this box, and Sony, you got like up on top of this one. I think you could argue that you have enough elevation to hit him, even though he's behind that box.
Yeah.
But you might have to make a check to like get on top of the box, or you can move around to try and get better line of sight.
Do all abilities have like line of sight though? Because I'm not too sure with my frostbite. It's got like 60 feet, but it doesn't really say LOS or anything.
Some do, some don't. Some like you have to be within. It'll say within the spell that you have to do. You have to cast it against somebody who's within sight. Others just have, like you say, hey, essentially like as long as you're aware of their location, they're within the certain foot range, then you're good to go.
Okay.
All right, sound good to everybody?
Let's do this, skill cache.
Yeah.
All right, in that case, let's go ahead and start rolling for initiatives. Forgive me, because all of these people are custom NPCs with custom stat blocks, so I'm going to have to scroll between a bunch of stuff here.
What do we add that again? The proficiency?
Just your raw dex. You're just a raw dex modifier.
Dex of 2. Oof.
Oh god, all my fucking things are all fucked up.
All right, what did y'all roll on your dex or on your? God, what I'm looking for?
I got 18.
Thesera got
18.
Yeah, 18 for me. Kill cache is 6.
It's what fortune. All right, in that case, Thesera will be going first. Jinzic will be going second. Kill cache will be going third. And Dahlia will be going last. All right, whenever y'all are ready.
Alright, so I guess me first.
Mhm.
I'm gonna hide behind cover here. And I am within distance, I believe, of Jinzic to start casting Frostbite.
Is that? Oh yeah, that's got to be within 60 feet, right?
Yeah, I just went and checked.
Yep,
It was like
all
right on it.
Yep. Okay. What roll does he have to make for that again?
Actually, well, let me just go read it in case. Target must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So let's see. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6. Huh? He saved anyway, so whatever. It didn't even work.
Okay. Next up is going to be Jinzic, who, having just shaved off that blast, is going to run 10, and then he can only go 15 feet after that. So I think he is going to run up over here. And let's see if he has line of sight on you. I think roughly. All right, and he is going to cast Firebolt on Thesera.
Oh, Jesus.
So what's your AC?
I think it was 11. Yeah, it's
Okay,
11.
he hits.
Eesh.
And does 6 damage to you.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, next up, Kill Cash.
All right. So, right from where I am to the cousin here, would that be like? Are you able to see my line right now, Wells?
Mhm. Yep.
Would that be considered a line of sight right there?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and I'm gonna use my heavy crossbow at him.
Okay, what's the range on that?
It says 100, like 100 out of 400 or whatever it says.
Okay, so that means within 100 feet, it's like its normal range, and 400 feet would be it's a long range where you have to roll with disadvantage. So I think that was within 100, right?
75. Yeah, it was 75.
Yep. Okay, so if you'd like to fire from there, you are good to do so.
Okay. Since I'm new to the crossbow, would that be my proficiency plus strength?
Let me
Right.
double check.
Because I got the page pulled up. So obviously I'm not a small creature, so I don't have a disadvantage on attack rolls.
So you add your dex modifier to your attack roll and your damage roll when using a ranged weapon.
Dex and what now?
Your dex and your proficiency.
Okay. So 14.
14, that hits.
Check on the damage. It's a 1d10 plus 3. 12.
12 damage.
Yes.
It's plus your dex. You don't have a +3 to dex, right?
The crossbow is 1d10 plus 3.
Does it say that?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, I did read something that said you potentially roll with your dex, however you add your strength to the damage rolls. Okay, I'm just very unfamiliar with crossbows, so I think you're right. You said 12.
I mean, my strength is 3 anyway, so.
Christ. Okay. She takes a big old crossbow to the chest,
Oh,
and is just barely able to shake that off, and goes, "Whew. I knew I shouldn't have sold you those bolts."
I like how this team is like Thorn's most loved character and his most hated.
Let's see. Got this written down. All right. Dahlia is now going to take her turn, and she is going to try and get some cover from y'all.
I start casting spells on the people from the sands.
Too far though. Let me check something. From the stands, you'll be disqualified, but you're welcome to.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. That's awesome.
Someone threw a dildo at me.
You can throw like tomatoes from the stand after the match is finished if you'd like. 1 gold apiece.
1 gold.
Okay,
Oh,
Dahlia
tomato.
is going to make her way over behind this set of boxes, and she's going to sort of peek around the corner and blast Kill Cash with a big old Eldritch Blast.
Oh, she a warlock.
She do be a warlock. What's your AC, Muffin?
14.
She's gonna hit.
Bitch.
And that is going to deal 9 damage. What are y'all's, you just said your AC was 13?
Mine was 14.
14? And how much is your health total?
22.
Okay, I just like having these down. Alright, so you're still doing fine. And Sony, what's yours?
My health right now is at 12.
What's the total, though?
18.
Okay.
I took 6 damage.
And what's your AC?
11.
Okay. That way I don't have to ask every single time. Okay, that's going to be Dolly's turn. It's going to be back up to Thesera.
Alright.
Yeah, Thesera.
You got a healthy Jinzic and a very wounded Dahlia.
Wait, Kill Cash, what's your total health?
13 right now, but my total is 22.
Alright. I'm just gonna move slightly over to try and avoid LOS from Jinzic. I'm gonna cast Frostbite, but on Dahlia.
Okay. And she has to roll a Constitution saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Well, as long as she doesn't save, you're going to be doing at least some damage. Got like an app I have to switch between them all. Okay. What's the save?
It says,
Oh, she's going to make it. It's plenty high.
yeah.
She makes the save. Yep.
And I'm gonna do just a bonus action as well. I'm gonna do like a little heal on, I guess, is it Healing Word is my bonus action?
Yeah.
It does the same healing anyways as Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
But
I
I'll,
think it does less than Cure Wounds, right? Isn't it 1d4 versus like 1d6 or something?
let me look quick. It's 1d8, and the other one is 1d4. Okay. That's alright, I'll do my 1d4.
It's just lay on hands, you have to make contact with the person, whereas, and I think it's an action versus Healing Word, which you can just be within range, and you can do as bonus action, but it's less heals.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll do my bonus action just on Kill Cash to make sure he's a bit healed up in case he hits another hit.
Okay. Well, isn't that the D4 one?
Oh shoot, I might have had it messed up.
I'll take the 10.
No. That I'm pretty sure that takes an action and her being in contact with you.
I might have had my macros mixed up. Let me try the other one. Oh, that one's D8 as well.
One D4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Let me fix that. I think I have them both mixed up because I just used macros.
No worries. If you just want to, was that 2 a D4?
See
No,
if that
it's D8.
works.
Oh,
Oh
Okay,
my.
you heal Muffin for 3.
Those were good rolls at first.
Alright, so I'm up to 16 now.
Jinzic is now going to be his turn. Okay, and he's going to see his friend in sort of a bad condition here. And let me see. Yeah, let's do this. I shouldn't have picked spellcasters. This makes my job so much harder.
You could just have them forfeit.
Right, he is going to cast Fairy Fire, which is going to be a 20-foot cube. So I think he's going to cast it. Who is he going to target?
The innocent bystanders.
He's not that villainous. So he's going to center it on Kill Cash. So on Kill Cash,
Right.
10 feet in any direction, there's going to be... essentially, he's going to cast this spell. A light is going to erupt from that area, Muffin. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
What's the throw I gotta make?
You need to make a 14.
20.
Okay, you save. If anybody goes into this area, though, they're going to have to make a check as well, just so y'all know.
What happens if I want to leave the area? Do I have to do another one, or?
No, you can leave if you want.
Okay.
If you stay in it, though, next turn, I think you have to make another save.
So it's
it's
just
kind of forcing you out of the space.
10 feet
Yeah.
kill cash.
Okay.
Yep, 10 feet. You just need to move more than 10 feet in any direction.
All right.
So don't go back to that box.
Okay, yeah. Unfortunate for him. But that's
That
how
won't
it goes.
linger till like other rounds, will it?
No, that'll go away. Let me just draw this in so y'all can see it. So there's that box now. So that's up.
Okay.
All right, then Jinzic is going to take this opportunity to also move and hide behind some cover.
Pussy.
All right, with that, his turn is over.
Here.
Oh,
Just
sorry,
trying
Kokesh, yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, because I'm gonna move up here, because I can move 30 foot, and that's 30 foot exactly.
Okay, go for it.
And I think that ruler. And shit. Because I can't really do much right here unless I want to do that risk of jumping up on the box. No, I don't want to do that. Because I was looking at trying to do my acid breath, but it's 5 by 30 foot line, and he's just barely out of the line.
Okay. Yep.
So I think I can afford that to end there for now. I can't really do nothing.
It's okay, you're just preparing.
As a reminder, you can do a dodge action on your turn, which makes attacks against you have disadvantage.
Alright,
So like if you have nothing to do, usually dodge is a pretty good option.
Alright. Do the dodge action for.
Or you can be creative and try and throw out some insults or do something to support Sony, offer some emotional support. You can get creative with your turn as well, but if you're trying to do something specific, or not do anything specific, you can just dodge.
We'll just do dodge for now.
Okay, so Muffin is dodging. Any attacks against him are going to have disadvantage.
Do I have to
Um,
roll anything or no?
Nope, that's just
Okay.
an action. Just like dash is an action that lets you move twice as far as you normally would, but it takes your action.
Gotcha.
Dodge is an action that just makes you harder to hit. Okay,
Okay.
Dahlia's going to be up again. And let's see, she is not feeling great. So let me see what she is going to do. I could have sworn she could cast this spell, but all right. This could be good. Okay, she is going to move out this way.
Bruh.
I think that was to like here. And she is going to attack Thesera.
Oof.
Oh God.
Oh wait, actually. Never mind, she has to be a little bit closer for this spell. So she can't do that.
Aha.
Oof.
Let me see if I can. Where, was she on that corner of the box? Oh, well, she was there.
Yeah, she was
Okay.
that corner.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, it's 30 feet to either, so I just have to be a little bit more specific about her movement. It was like one of these squares. She was able to just do it because it was 30 feet, I think, to there, and then 30 feet to either of these. Okay, so she's going to move to here. She gets just within range to attack Sony. Lovely. Is this a ranged spell attack? And she is going to. What is your AC?
11.
Rough. She's going to hit with that. And it is going to deal 4 damage.
All right.
Oh, sorry, I should have specified. She casts Witch Bolt on you.
Oh, which bolt?
Yeah, so that deals 4 damage to you, and now on any turn afterwards, she can just use her action to essentially automatically deal damage to you.
That's stupid.
Fuck her up.
I will say, just because y'all are free to look up spells and stuff, and to save you time, there's a couple conditions for ending this spell. If they use their action to do anything else, that automatic ability to deal damage goes away. It also ends if you get out of range of the spell, or if you get total cover, which I said these boxes at best provide partial cover, so that's not an option. But as I said, she's just barely at the end of the spell range. If you're able to get out of that, the spell would end. And that's going to be her turn.
So I can either get out of the range, or say if we knock her out, would the spell end?
Yeah, totally.
All right. I think it's my turn now.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna rush her. I'm just gonna use the shillelagh.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah. Oh, you want to cast magic? Bro, how about these hands? All right, go for it. That's you make an attack roll with your staff, right?
Yeah, so I have to cast it, I think.
I think you cast it as a bonus action.
Let me just read it again. 'Cause I have like a macro here for cast.
So I think you add your wisdom to the damage roll instead of strength, right?
Yeah.
I think you might also get to roll it, add it to the attack roll, but definitely worth a read.
Yeah, you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage roll.
Okay, so yeah, you can use your wisdom on the attack as well as the damage.
And the weapon's damage die becomes a D8
Oh, that's right. It becomes better as well because I think it's a D6 normally.
and also magical.
So that's like if it hits. Is that my roll there? I'm trying to remember what I had my macro there for.
Yep.
And then I have.
Oh, well, no, you're proficient with the weapon, so I assume you have a +2 to wisdom then.
Then I have my damage.
So you should be able to add 2 to that
That's a
rather
plus
than
2.
1. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Assuming your wisdom is +2, right?
Yeah, I think it is. Let me.
Okay.
My wisdom is. Shows that it's 4.
That should be impossible.
And you're just cheating.
Oh wait, no,
then-
it's +2. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sorry, it is +2.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you may have been looking at the proficiency combined with your
Yeah,
wisdom.
that's what. Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Okay, so
Cheater.
+2, so you deal 6 damage, and with your whip of your staff, you knock Dahlia unconscious, and has to get dragged off the field.
God damn.
And with that, her witch bolt attachment to you ends as well.
Gotta say, not a good look. You just knocked a former slave unconscious. Not a good look.
Okay, now it's going to be Jinzic's turn, and he's sort of panicking. He needs to do something here to flip the odds in his favor. So he is going a 20-foot cube. Okay, he is going to cast Sleep on Thesera.
Really?
Well, he doesn't cast it on a person specifically, but it's a 20-foot cube around you. And since Muffin's sufficiently far away, it can't impact him. So that's going to do. How much? Oh, it absolutely puts you to sleep, Sony.
Damn.
You are now unconscious.
How long does the sleep last for?
Let me check how sleep condition works.
Should be like the Overwatch April Fool's Day joke, and she starts levitating
Oh,
in
wait,
the air and then takes fall damage.
Oh no, Dragonborn aren't immune to sleep. Some races are immune to sleep, magically induced sleep.
Like Warforged.
Each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. So you are just out.
Thesera.
You are out until you take damage, or somebody otherwise wakes you up.
Okay.
All right. With that, Jinzic's gonna end his turn. Muffin, you are up.
What did you say about the rush action again? That's a regular action.
You can
Yeah,
like
there's a
double it.
dash action. You can double your movement
Yeah.
speed, but it takes your action to do that. So like
Okay.
you couldn't do that and attack.
Damn. Well, I am going to dash right over to Jinxie.
We got to stop calling him Jinxie.
I don't know what he's called.
You can pull it up. It's Jinzic. You're just gonna leave Sony on the ground then?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's gonna be your turn then, because you had to use dash, unless you have a bonus action you want to use.
I don't even think I have anything to do bonus actions with.
You can do rage, but
Eh,
I imagine you
I
don't
won't
want to do
right
that.
now.
Okay. Let's see. Then it's going to go back up to Sony, who is asleep, and then it's going to go to Jinzic. Let's see. What can he do? What weapon did I give him? He is a weak little boy. He is going to pull out a dagger and try to slash you, Muffin.
Okay.
He's going to hit, though.
Bruh.
And he's going to deal 5 damage to you.
Someone for fucking weak little boy.
I was going to say, he got almost max rolls there. He almost crit.
Ooh.
If he'd crit, I think it still would have been impossible for him to knock you out, but it would have been close.
All right.
Kill Catch, your turn.
I'm gonna destroy little boy here.
No! He's just a little boy. I'm just a little guy.
Let's. Fuck you. 20.
Okay, that definitely hits. 12 damage.
Jinzic's gonna be like Team Rocket flying.
11.
That is, in fact, enough to knock him out. So, describe what you do to sort of knock him unconscious.
On there. I kick him hard enough out of the ring and lands on his head.
Okay, Jinzic, as you say, Team Rockets his way out of the arena. What? goes flying into the stands. All right, and with that, y'all have successfully won your round. Congratulations.
Woo.
Woohoo!
If I had known he was going to go out that turn, he has another spell slot. I would have cast Sleep on you as well again, Muffin.
Mhm.
And then he would have gotten advantage on his attack, and he potentially could have knocked you out and then just walked over to Sony and probably her out as well.
Could he have still used sleep even though, because it's like a box, it wouldn't affect him?
I think it only affects. Oh wait, this is Eldritch Blast strong spell. That's a good question. I don't think you can impact yourself with it, but
That's what I was
you
thinking.
you can hit friendly creatures with it.
You can put it like if it's a we'll say
that's
it's like
right,
a
you-
10-foot
yeah,
square.
Yeah,
You can put it like
further enough.
just behind him, so the edge hits him and not Jinzic.
That's right. Yeah.
I
So
was-
essentially, he would have done something like that. If it's a 20-foot cube, he would have put the center of it 10 feet behind Kill Cash, so it only hits him.
Because I thought
But
if
you can hit friendly creatures or yourself with it, I think. But it'd be kind of foolish to hit yourself with it.
I thought if he like came to wake me up, Jinzic would just cast like the sleep again on both of us.
Could have, yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I think it was just best he bum rushed him.
I mean, it worked out, right? Like that's the thing with spellcasters is they don't handle that well. Okay, so y'all are going to exit the field, if y'all will. The next round, I believe, was going to be between. I think it was going to be between.
You can just drag me off. I'm still asleep.
She's just
Slap you,
enjoying the
wake
rest.
you up.
She's gonna. Okay, next is Asami and Fogrrob versus some unknown group. Asami and Fogrrob sweep the
cheering.
floor with that other group.
I cheered for Fogrrob.
You said
Fogrrob
we-
actually goes in and he knocks out both of them. He at least lands the final blow on both of them. But Asami was there to help out quite a bit as well.
Do we see what
Did you
spells
roll
they
for
use?
those? Okay,
Would y'all make a investigation check? Anybody who was watching the round can choose one of the characters to make an investigation check on, if you'd like. Sony, who are you watching? Fogrrob?
Yeah.
You can tell he uses a mix of martial and magic. It seems somewhat like a bard would use.
I'm watching Asami.
Okay. Asami is very much more of a dexterous, lithe fighter, fighting with 2 daggers.
What are
Might
the
be
other 2?
kind of roguish. Those are the only 2 you don't know of so far. So y'all have that information now. to potentially prep as you see fit.
And he said
Reminder.
that. Sorry,
What
go
were we
ahead.
gonna go? I was just gonna say Thesera and Kill Cash. Any spell slots or abilities you used you don't have back, but you are fully healed for your next fight.
Okay.
That's what I was about to ask.
Okay, yeah, y'all will be back to full health. Next, we're going to go to Grallow and Thorn. So, if y'all can call the call flip or the coin flip, do you want heads or tails?
Thorn, if you want to.
Heads
Heads.
is a 1. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, there it goes. It just took a little bit. It was a heads. I'm not sure if y'all saw that because I've got GM roll on.
Yeah,
A 1 and
yeah.
a 2. We see that.
Okay, good. I was gonna say I think when I typed the command in chat, y'all should see it. It just took a second to load. So it was a 1. It was a heads. So let me also get rid of this rectangle. For y'all's information, Fairy Fire was the spell he cast there earlier, and it does a couple of things. It makes being invisible impossible within the area of effect, and if you fail the dexterity saving throw, any attacks made on the person who fails that save automatically get advantage. So essentially, if Muffin had failed that, he would have been a prime target for taking some big damage. But he succeeded, so all worked out in the end. Okay, Thorn and Grallow, go ahead and choose where you would like to enter the field from.
Ray, where do you want to go? Top or bottom?
Is it only top or bottom, or can it be left or right? as
Literally,
well?
literally any. Since it's a circle, you can choose
Oh,
any
shit.
point you want to
Okay.
enter from, and they will just come through the opposite side.
So we go up top.
All right.
The boxes are clustered together closer. Oh. What the fuck? I think I meant this. I don't know what it is with Roll20 and Edge, but it does not like it.
Okay, y'all are going in from that side. It's kind of like 1 o'clock ish.
Yeah.
Okay, let me drop in
And re-download Chrome. My
some,
computer's taking
some
a
little
shit.
people.
Whoa.
Well, when I said little, those icons are tiny. Well,
Well,
they're like
it's gonna step
Void.
on them.
They're like Void's little mini robot.
Listen, it was big when I sent it to you. I think.
All right, so they're gonna start like that. Let's all go and roll initiatives. Oh man, I don't have to do spells for these guys. Imagine that. I neglected to pick out specific spells for them beforehand too, so I was like just scrolling through. I'm like, what spells can I cast as a warlock or as a sorcerer? Let me pull them up. Okay. My thing is lagging hella hard.
Yeah, that's what was happening to me.
Okay. What did y'all get?
Is that a 14?
Growler got a 17.
Okay. In that case, it's going to be Grallow up first. Then it is going to be Thorn. And then it is going to be this cleric character down here. And then it is going to be this fighter character that's right here. Let me write down some of their stats real quick. Get y'all's again. Okay. All right. What are y'all's HP totals and ACs?
6. JK.
I was gonna say that's just a flat out lie, and I know that.
My armor class is 10, and my hit points are 16.
Okay. Yours is
Sorry, I
what,
switched-
17, Thorn?
I have 19 AC and 21 HP.
Why did I ever let you do that? All right, Grallow, you are up first. Go ahead and proceed with what you'd like to do.
All right. I'm just gonna whip a ray of frost at the fighter here.
Okay, do you need to be within sight of them for that?
Yes.
It should, I think, say in the spell description if they need to be within view. I might be making that up. I might be messing up this whole idea of what it is.
It just says a frigid beam of blue-white light streaks toward a creature within range. 60 feet. That's it.
Okay, you know what? We'll forget what I was saying about cover and stuff because I think that's only making things more confusing. Just use the boxes as you'd like, and I can make sort of calls as we go if like you get advantage, disadvantage, stuff like that. So I will say there's a whole set of rules that are standard for, I think it's called like half cover and full cover. But I haven't been using those because it's a bit complicated and just adds a lot of complexity to combat. We may introduce that at a later date, but for now, let's just not worry about it. Okay, so Ray of Frost, that's a spell attack.
I'm
right?
gonna move 25 feet, I guess, over here. And then I just have a straight shot to him.
Okay,
60
perfect.
feet.
Go for it.
A 6.
Does our +2 won't count for physical attacks?
Oh, wow, man, I wasted it.
Or does it count for magic attacks too?
It counts for magic attacks too. As long as it's an attack throw, you're good to go. You said it's +4, right?
Yeah, so I guess it'd be a 2. I got with +4.
Oh, so six
proficiency.
is the result then.
Yeah.
Okay. That's definitely not going to hit. Your Ray of Frost sort of flies past him. Oh, but you do get a +2 to that, which is 8, but that's still not going to hit. Your Ray of Frost is going to go flying past them and hit a patch of mud behind them.
God damn it. All right, well, that's my turn.
All right, Thorn, you are up. What would you like to do?
So can I, from where I am, can I see those people, or do I need to move?
Like I said, we're just going to disregard those rules for now. As long as you're in range, you're good.
Okay. What? Oh, it's the wrong thing. I need my ruler.
Maybe Grallow's next cantrip will go flying into the stands by accident.
Accident.
I am going to cast Toll of the Dead on this fella. Oh, this
Remind me,
fella.
do they have to make a saving throw for that, or is that an attack roll?
It is a saving throw.
Okay. What do they need to make?
They need to make a dex saving throw of 13.
Dex of 13. Oh my god, my thing's going so slow.
Yeah, I had to close that edge and open mine in Chrome because it was tweaking out.
Okay, it does save.
Oh.
Let me refresh, see if that fixes it.
Oh, I guess
you
if
gonna,
it helps
are you
at
gonna
all.
move or do anything else?
I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah, never mind. If it just misses, it misses.
Yeah, I think Toll of the Dead is one of the ones that has an extra effect if it hits, right?
No, it's if they're missing health, it does more damage.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Regardless, are you moving or is that the end of your turn?
I'll move. I think it's 30 I have as my move. Oh, that's awkward. Oh. I'll move right over here.
All right. Okay, the cleric sort of character is going to be going first. And I think they've got 30 feet can get them to the corner of this box. So they are going to move up to here. And he is going to cast... He is going to cast Sacred Flame on Thorn, which I believe you are in range for. Yeah, 60 feet. Either of y'all are within range. You need to make a dexterity saving throw. Which, remind me, with your armor, is it disadvantage only on stealth checks or all dexterity saving throws?
I want to say it is just stealth, but let me double check. Did not write that down somewhere.
Y'all are so ridiculous. Oh my god. Sony, are you recording the screen as well or just the audio?
I think it records the audio too.
The screen and the audio, you
Yeah.
said?
It's kind of like how I have for my stream. It's just I only
Mhm.
have it so... I have 2 monitors, but I only have it so it doesn't show like my my other monitor I use for my character sheet and stuff.
Ah, gotcha. Just making
But you
sure the audience
recording
can see
it?
the tiny wee jokes.
Yeah. No, it sees that.
Wait, what's going on? I'm confused.
It also caught Grallow admitting to all the artwork earlier.
No, it didn't. Just making that up. I didn't.
I'm on the wiki, and it's because I could have sworn I wrote it down somewhere. It says disadvantage on dexterity, but then it says stealth in quotes. So I don't know what that means.
Can you send me like a screenshot of it? Putting armor and AC 16 disadvantage on stealth attack. All right, this is what Google is for. 5e.
That is from 5e. That's from the wiki. D&D
What,
5e.
Oh, I mean, I
What
just
armor
asked
do
the
you
question. You read it
I
as
have
an
heavy
answer.
plating.
Heavy plate.
Yeah.
I think it might. I want to say it's just stealth, but
Yeah. On the roll20.net compendium, it doesn't
Okay,
say
yeah,
anything about
it's just
dex.
it's just stealth. Okay, so you need to make a dex saving throw on that, but no disadvantage, just a normal check. And they are going to have. Ooh, go back. Ooh, okay, not bad. Okay, you do get the save, so I don't believe anything happens to you. Yep, nothing happens as a result. Okay, so that cleric's turn is going to end, and we're going to have this fighter go. I measured it out right before this. They are going to dash, and they are going to dash straight up to Grallow in his face.
Good lord.
But they're going to end their turn there.
I use my attack of opportunity from 10 feet away.
I say potentially if you have a reach weapon, but you do not. So you cannot do that. But Grallow, it is going to be your turn now. What do you do, wizard?
Good question. I guess I'm gonna take the disadvantage of casting a firebolt at the fighter.
Okay.
Hopefully this casts it twice. A 19.
Wow, look at that.
Hell yeah.
We'll take that. We'll take that. That is going to hit. How much damage does that deal? I think it's 1d10.
3 damage.
3 damage to the fighter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fighter takes that fireball to the chest, and he clearly is not happy about it, but he is still standing. All right, would you like to try and move, or are you going to stay there?
You know what? I'm gonna try and book it over
Okay.
here.
He will get an attack of opportunity. But he's going to miss.
Huge, huge.
Also, I need
All
to
right,
put my...
and then I'll-
That's something you've never heard.
rolls again. All right, so you're over there now?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thorn, what would you like to do?
So, if I was to cast a range spell, is this far enough out of range?
Yeah, as long as you're not within melee range. So for people that don't have reach weapons, that's essentially in a adjacent square. Then you're good to go.
Actually, I'll try to pull some aggro. I'm gonna go here. I am going to swing with my warhammer.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Kill him. Kill him.
+2. So would I use my +2 for my first attack here or on my damage one?
It'd be on the attack roll. So right here.
Okay, so it'll be +1.
That definitely hits. Roll for damage. But you're using it two-handed, right?
Yeah,
So it's what? D10?
1d10 +2 bludgeon.
Okay.
Because I don't do anything with the +4. The +4 is just the attack, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, for attacks, you add your proficiency and your attack modifier, like your ability modifier. For damage, you only add ability modifier. You get 5 damage? Okay, you don't knock him fully out, but he is low enough health that he has to step out of the ring. So you've taken out one of your opponents.
Wait, so in my little thing it says Warhammer two-handed. It says +4. So then technically here, since I had that +2, would I have done +6?
Yep.
Okay. I think I've been doing a lot of my rolls wrong. Then I've just been doing the +2 for my strength.
Oh no, yeah, you do. If you have proficiency with the weapon, it's your proficiency plus your strength modifier.
Yeah. So I've
Well,
been
if it's
doing a
next
lot
level,
of my
maybe
rolls
dex.
wrong.
So,
That's
all right.
fine.
You've
I
been
know that
doing
now, at least.
relatively fine. Hey, it's still a learning experience. Most people here are very new to D&D, so no worries. It's now going to be the cleric's turn. So seeing his friend go down before he could use any of his helpful healing spells has put him in a bad mood. And he is going to rush in head first. If he can. Yeah, he can. He's going to rush down Thorn. And say, "How dare you!" and swing a wimpy little club at you. Which, with your 19 AC, isn't going to get anywhere near hitting you. And he'll end his turn there. Back up to Grallow.
All right, I'm just gonna throw a firebolt at him.
Go for it.
Did you consult your lawyer?
16.
That hits. Roll for damage.
3.
All right. You smack him with a firebolt. He still looks almost completely fine. All right, Thorn, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do another big ol' swing with my warhammer. Now that I know how to do it properly.
That is not going to hit.
Well, that's awkward.
And swing your warhammer down and just miss him. So now the cleric is going to go again. And this time, he is going to cast Sacred Flame on Thorn. So Thorn, you need to make a dex save again. Is that a 6 you just rolled?
Yeah.
Do you have any modifier to your dex?
No.
Okay, just making sure for calculation's sake. You do fail. You are going to take 1d8 damage. And you take a whopping 8 damage.
Whoa.
Mm.
Damn.
One more of those.
I'm
and you might be in
dead.
trouble. All right, back up to Grallow.
Firebolt it is. A 7.
You miss.
All right, enter.
Thorn, you're up.
I'm gonna
You can
swing
do
with
it,
my
Thorn, you
warhammer
can do it.
again.
That does hit. Roll for damage.
Kill him.
Ooh, kill him. Ooh.
Crit
Ooh.
1.
Kill him.
7. That is not going to kill him, but it is going to knock him below 5 hit points. And he has to leave his
Yeah.
field. Congratulations,
Boom.
y'all have won
Good job, Thorn.
the first round of your tournament.
All you.
What were your guys' health at?
13.
I don't think Grallow
16.
even got hit, did you?
No.
Yeah, y'all got rid of the fighter pretty quick. So once you get it down to 2v1, it's kind of hard to come back. Which is the reason that Jinzic was almost able to turn that around in his fight, but not quite. Okay, y'all can go ahead and exit the field now.
No, I don't wanna. I wanna lick the blood of my enemies off of what.
All right, you do that. Now exit the field. And next up, we are going to have Killcash and Thesera. Y'all are going back in.
Okay.
I'm back up to full HP, right?
Yeah, you'll be back up to full HP for next time.
You don't
let's
need me for the next like
call-
5 minutes or so, right?
No, because they're going
Okay.
to do their combat real quick.
I will also be right back.
Do y'all want heads or tails?
You choose Kill
Sarah
Cash.
can pick this time.
No.
I picked last time. No.
Come on, you're a lucky charm, Kill Cash.
Tails.
It is tails. Y'all get to pick
Thesera
where you'd
can
like to
pick.
answer from.
We'll go top as well.
Okay.
Or actually, wait. Let's go from here, the right side.
All right. Let me grab some little tokens to put out there for you. All right, so y'all entered from that side, which interesting call because they're going to have to enter from this pretty empty side then. They're going to come out on this side. And across from you see 2 melee fighters, one with a shield who's a little bit more heavily armored, and one who looks like just kind of a standard, almost like Town's Guard kind of character.
Okay.
All right, let's all roll initiatives.
12.
What are we at to that again?
It's Dex.
Dex 2.
For the 100th time, Muffin. It's Dex.
I'm Killcash, alright? I got a tiny brain.
you're just RPing. That's
Nobody
all
knows how to smash.
Yes.
Let me see.
The Sarah got 12, Killcash 19.
Okay. Who got the 12?
Me.
Sony.
Okay, so it's going to be Killcash, And then it's going to be the fighter. And then it's going to be Thesera. And then it's going to be the more heavily armored guy. Let me just get your stats down from before. Get their stats down. Okay. This guy, he's got a different stat block. Alrighty then. Kill Cash, what would you like to do?
Right where I'm at right now, am I able to, like, say if I want to use my heavy crossbow, am I able to, like, peek around and shoot someone?
Actually,
more
I think
line.
we agreed that we don't even have cover.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, no need to worry about
So
that.
yeah, we could
at this
just
point.
we don't even worry about that.
As long as you're within range. good to
Yeah.
go.
I'll just go right here.
Just because I'm already managing enough moving pieces right now. I don't want to have to keep going back and
Right.
checking the rules on that.
Alright. So the darker one right here, that's a heavy armored guy.
That's right. Yeah, the one up
Okay.
top here is like a standard looking fighter. This is the guy in a little bit heavier armor.
Okay. I'm gonna take my heavy crossbow and shoot the heavy armored guy.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, what did I use last time?
Kinda looks
Told
like
you my
He-Man.
memory. +4 is what I did. Okay. +4. 16.
Okay, a 16 does hit.
Ooh.
Roll for damage.
Do it again. 10 + 3. 15. 10 + 3. 13 because I nat 10.
Jesus Christ. All right. You immediately rip a crossbow bolt across the field, and it goes just straight into his vitals in the middle of his chest and knocks him unconscious. And he has
Holy
to be immediately drawn off the field.
This was a heavy
Oh my
armor
God.
guy. Holy crap!
I mean, he had 16 AC, so you barely hit him, but doesn't matter how barely you hit him. If you do that much damage, yeah, he's out.
Smoked him.
Go.
Became like a
Okay.
shish kebab on the other side of the ring. Just
The fighter, in sort of a panic look, just says, "Oh fuck," and goes and runs behind these boxes, and then tries to shoot a longbow over at you, Sony. He's gonna hit. He's gonna deal 6 damage. And now it's your turn, Thesera.
let's see. Might as well just get a bit closer, but it doesn't really matter. I'll just let's use my frostbite.
Okay, and that's Constitution save.
Yeah.
No modifier. What's the save I have to make? A 13?
How do you know
Uh,
like what the save is?
It should be plus your proficiency plus your spellcasting modifier. Or sorry, it should be 8 plus your proficiency plus your spellcasting modifier. So I think yours is actually a 12. But either way, they save.
Well, there's nothing more I can do right now.
Yeah, Muffin's fucking slamming people.
I need to take that crossbow away from him.
Speaking of, it would have been the guard's turn now, but he is gone from the field. So, Killcash, your turn again.
On here.
I never should have let him have that crossbow. Dahlia from the sidelines is saying, "God, this guy's a menace. Never should have given him the bolts."
I'm gonna dash right up to the town guard.
When you say dash, are you actually using your dash? Yeah, you would have had to. Okay. That's your turn then, unless you want to use bonus action.
No, I don't.
All right. Well, he is going to see you come around that pile of boxes and go, "Oh fuck no!" And he is going to try to run around the corner to go and chase down Sony. So you get an attack of opportunity if you want to roll for an attack.
So I just have proficiency to that, right? No strength or nothing.
No, it's a normal attack, so proficiency plus strength.
19.
That hits. Roll for damage. Remember, you do 2d6 for that. Or is that Trip's weapon?
That's true. My great axe is a 1d12 plus 3.
Okay.
14.
What
All
the
right.
fuck?
He tries to turn and run from you before he can run. Tell me what you do to this man.
Like, surprise, motherfucker, knock him out.
Okay, you just take the butt of your great axe and just smack him in the back of the head, and he is knocked unconscious and has to be taken off the field. Congratulations, y'all have won your second round.
Got like the
tournament.
paramedics coming in.
Y'all have now locked in your place to go into the finals. Congratulations. All right, Void, are you back?
I've been back.
Okay, I wasn't sure. So y'all are going to be going up now against who's this other group? Against Fogrrob, who, as a reminder, y'all think is a bard, and against Asami, who y'all think is a rogue. What do y'all want, heads or tails?
We'll go with heads.
All right, it's tails.
Damn it.
They are going to pick, and they are going to come in from this back corner over here.
That was a slaughter that round. Jesus.
Asami is actually going to jump down on top of these boxes and start there. Oh, and she does it quite gracefully. All right, let's start doing initiative rolls. Pull up their character sheets.
15 for Grallow. Yes.
Pardon my. I got a 19.
Okay. It's going to be Thorn, then Asami, then Grallow, and then Fogrrob all the way down at the bottom. All right, let me get some stats down so I can reference these. Oh my god, that is terrible. HP is not bad though. All right, Thorn, what you doing?
Eat my cheese check.
What are you doing on your turn?
should have been more specific. I'm going to cast Toll of the Dead on this dude. Oh
On
wait,
Fogrrob?
yeah, they're just within range.
Okay. That's a, what was it, a dex save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Oh, okay. Yikes. Okay. He gets a 10. Does that one have a specific saving throw, or is it just your spellcasting modifier?
It says that the target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so it's gonna be your spellcasting modifier, which is
My
8
spell save
plus
DC.
your proficiency plus your spell save DC.
So
What is that?
13.
13? Okay, they fail.
I roll for damage. Not a B8, a D8.
Fograb, believe it or not, from your interactions with him, is not the most wise character.
No.
Okay, he takes 5 points of damage, but he's still looking strong. That's our Fograb.
Yeah, Fogrrob.
Fuck Fograb.
All right, Asami is going to make her move. Let me see what am I trying to do. Okay, she is going to move up. She's going to go to here. And then she is going to use a throwing star on Void, on Thorn. Yep. Alright, that's going to be a yoink. It's going to be a 19, so that hits, right?
Damn.
I have 19. So
Yep, so tie hits. So you take 9 damages.
sure.
Alright, Grallow, you're up.
All right, time for firebolt.
Let's see it.
22.
Oh, who are you attacking?
Oh,
you're definitely gonna
Asami.
hit, but who are you?
Asami.
Is that a... No, it's an 18. I was just making sure. When you use the macros, a crit shows up as green or red, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're attacking Asami. Roll for damage.
8.
Oof. Asami is going to take that 8 points of damage, and she is clearly looking rougher for wear, but she's still standing ready to go on. All right, then it is going to be... It's going to be Fogrob's turn. Let's see. 30 feet. He's going to go up next to Asami. He is going to attack. He's going to attack Thorn with a longbow. Well, he's going to miss with that attack, and then as a bonus action, he's going to cast Healing Word on Asami, and he heals her for
Full
6
health.
6 health. So she's back up. Oh, I'm not going to tell you what she's up to, but she's back up a good amount of health.
I want my boo boo.
Right. And as a bard, of course, whenever he casts spells, he's doing it through like the playing of his lute in like a super fun way.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the top with Thorn. What are you doing?
Okay.
Thorn? Void?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was on mute. That's awkward.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a Toll of the Dead again on Fogrrob.
Okay.
I was like, why isn't anybody responding to me? I just said, "What am I doing?" And then you guys started saying, me, "Oh,
Okay, he saves that time.
darn."
Are you gonna do anything else? You gonna move, or are you just gonna stay where you are?
I'll stay where I am for now.
Okay. In that case, it is going to be Asami's turn. She is going to run up to you. And she is going to attack you with her daggers. First attack is going to hit. Second attack is going to miss.
How many attacks did she get? What the fuck?
She's doing the same thing like Hog does with two-handed fighting.
I haven't played with Hong yet.
There's certain weapons you can wield in your offhand, and you can use your bonus action to attack with it. It's just that it's harder to hit and does less damage than a normal attack roll. All right. She deals 4 damage to you. All right, Grallow, you're up.
Just gonna throw a firebolt at Fogrrob.
All right, roll to hit.
Oof.
22.
That hits. Roll for damage.
6.
6 on Fogrrob, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. He is looking pretty haggard, but he is still standing.
And then I'm just gonna kind of inch to the left
Okay.
and end my turn there.
All right then. Fogrrob is going to come to the corner over here.
What? How much HP you got left?
Enough.
Okay.
He is going to come up. What do I want him to cast? He is going to attack with his long sword. Ooh, how much does he get to that? I think this is going to make or break it.
Oh God.
He gets a 20 on his attack. So he's going to hit with that. That does 1d8 plus 3. He does 9 damage.
Oh my God. Man, tell me you're still alive, please.
I very much am not still alive.
Oh shit.
Do you want to use your reaction or anything, or I know you have that spark thing. Are you saving that?
Well, like, what happens if I save it though? Like, aren't I dead anyway?
Well, you can choose to use it whenever you take damage, right?
Yeah.
On a successful hit, I think you can use it. Like, the damage is still going to go through. You're going to go down, but potentially you can deal some damage back. Up to you, though. If you want to save it for later and trust the rest to Grallow, up to you.
Well, if I'm out, am I out forever, or does?
For this round.
Well, yeah, but like,
It hinges on me not dying.
Okay, I'll cast it then. They have to make
Okay.
another dex saving throw.
They just rolled really well. Yeah. They
Huh?
have to make a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
It was Fogrrob, so he's gonna get it. He fails. got really bad dex. Good strength though.
Okay, so I make it 2d8.
10 damage. That is also gonna knock Fogrrob out. That actually takes him below 0. So in in a weird situation, Fogrrob runs up, swings his longsword down on you, which causes lightning to arc back from your body, and y'all both kind of go exploding in opposite directions.
Like
And
self-destructing.
y'all are both taken out of the fight for now. So if you can take your character off the map for now, or at least out of the arena.
Best fight so far. No, my last match was enough.
Okay, yours was like just not even a competition. This is like anyone's
It's gonna
game.
be Asami's turn now.
Come on, Asami, fuck him up.
All right, Asami's
Brr,
gonna move to the
fuck
corner
you.
at this box, and she is going to take both of her daggers and swing them at you. First attack hits. Second attack is a 9. That doesn't hit.
Thank God.
No. Okay. First one is going to do 5 damage. All right, you are up.
How much did the first one do?
5 damage.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Suddenly get red in the face, and I start stomping my feet like I'm having some kind of tantrum. And I cast Burning Hands on her and
Okay.
just shoot a giant jet of fire directly at her.
Okay, and that's
She
Wow.
has to beat an 11 dexterity saving throw, but I'm gonna use one of my portent dice on her and make it a 10.
Oh wow. It's a dexterity saving throw. Does
Yeah.
she still take half damage if she misses it? Or if she succeeds?
Well, I'm gonna move it to a 10, so he fails it.
Didn't we say that's the result of the roll of the dice though? Then she adds the modifiers? I'm trying to remember because we talked about this last time.
No, that's just straight up the roll
It's
she
just
gets.
the result of the roll. Okay.
Yeah.
In that
So
case,
she'll
she
take
fails.
the full 3d6.
Okay. Roll your damages.
13.
Okay. Very exciting round of combat here. You see Fogrrob runs in with his sword, hits Thorn, the lightning arcs, they go flying in opposite directions. As they sort of go flying in opposite directions, Asami takes advantage of the chaos to slip in, stick you in the gut with a dagger, to which you sort of look down in shock and awe at sort of the devastation around you and go, it wasn't supposed to go like this, and you just launch your burning hands. And let me do what the roll would have been just for role-playing sake. Whereas she was about to sort of, she could have sworn she jumped out of the way, but perhaps in something that was sort of an illusion or something like that, it seems she was distracted and gets caught up in the middle of this burning hand spell, and she goes below 5 HP and has to be taken out of the competition, and she is out. So with that, Grallow stands victorious. Y'all have won your round, and y'all are going to proceed to the finals. Congratulations.
Woo!
That was very close. Both of those. Sony, I think y'all's match was closer than you realize, but
Yeah.
That one was extremely close. I think another round and Grallow might have gone down.
And Balls is rigging his throws against me because he knows my AC is so good.
Oh, they just rolled really well that round.
Yeah, right. Cheater, pumpkin eater.
You can't see my rolls. I might be rolling some of them down.
Hmm.
Okay. With that, there's going to be sort of a short break. I'll let y'all sort of converse among yourselves. we're now going into the final, which is going to be pitting the four of y'all against each other.
Oh boy.
Is there any trash talking going on before this final round kicks off?
I mean, I think the winners are evident already. You might as well just give up.
You got like bacon in your pants.
It's good luck bacon. Listen, I take it serious. I don't sleep in the ring, unlike somebody.
Well, only pussies use sleep.
Ooh.
Well, I don't need to sleep.
I don't disagree. We'll see.
They're probably going to lose, though, because, there isn't much synergy between the racist and the race she hates.
Exactly. They're not going to listen to each other. I think we've got this in the bag. Safe to say.
Bag of holding.
Yes.
Yes, that is the thing. All right, with that trash talking out of the way, which of y'all would like to call the coin toss? Or do y'all want to do a coin toss for who gets to call the coin toss?
What do you think, Thorn? Throw them a bone or take control?
I think we should take control.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
guys
we'll
need that
call.
advantage.
All right, so y'all are going to call heads or tails. What would y'all like? Thorn and Grallow.
Tails.
It's tails.
Yeah.
All right, y'all get to choose which side you'd like to come down on.
Quickly, did we take a short rest or just heal up? That's it.
Y'all have just healed up. There'll be an
Okay.
opportunity to rest between whoever wins this fight and fighting the champions, but y'all are just full healed now.
All right. Where do you want to enter, Thorn?
Oh, I picked last time.
We'll go from the top. Oh no, top
From
left.
the
We'll go
top,
top left.
make it drop. That's a whop. That's a whop.
All right, then Sony, y'all will come in from around 4 or 5 o'clock.
Where do you want to go?
Somewhere around, I guess, between like these two crates, we have to come in.
I'll go like right there. Does that work?
Yeah, if that's like opposite of them.
Okay.
Before anything starts, can I cast a spell to intimidate? What? Okay, well, I want to cast a spell, but use that as an opportunity to intimidate them.
Before the combat starts,
Yeah.
any spell casting or combat outside of the specific rounds of combat would be grounds for
Shit. Okay.
automatic disqualification.
Yeah, what
You're
do you want
welcome
to do?
to try. You would need to stealth it out.
No, that's
But
alright.
if
I'll
you're
wait.
caught, you'd be disqualified.
I'll wait. That's okay.
Okay. In that case, why don't we get everybody to start rolling initiatives?
All right. Good luck.
19.
Oh man, I don't have to.
Wait.
roll for
Hold
people
on.
now. You get to re-roll that. That's right.
Boo.
One again.
Yes.
14.
All right, Thorn.
He got a 16.
All right, so it looks like it's Kill Cash, Thorn, Grallow, Thesera.
Yep.
All right, the slugfest for the era. Kill Cash, you are up first. What are you doing?
I'm gonna move to right here. And
As a friendly reminder, because I know we've been looking forward to this fight,
yes.
there is a champion after this.
Whatever.
I know that doesn't matter to anybody but me, but just a reminder.
Damage Wait.
I think you can move a bit closer. The boxes aren't actually there.
They are like they're still kind of.
Like they're not towers or anything, right? You can still just walk over them.
You would have to climb up onto it
Oh, you do
if
have
you
to
wanted
climb.
to move into that tile. If you wanted to move into that tile, otherwise you do have to move around them.
I'm trying to think here. Still 35. Oh shit! Because I still got like 5 if I want to move. What would I need to do if I wanted to jump up on the box by chance?
How do you think you would get up on it?
I mean, I'm saying like roll wise.
But you would have to make a skill check to get up on top of it.
A DBD skill check?
You're gonna have a QTE that you have to hit a button at a certain time.
You'd imagine D&D got that advanced.
I could just throw QTEs at y'all and you have to be paying attention. Oh, you missed the saving throw there, huh?
You're dead.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, it's like until dawn, you miss it and you just die.
There. Okay, I'm actually gonna move up to where that was. Because that should put me. Yes. So then I'm going to do my acid breath. And the acid breath is a
30-foot line.
5 by 3-foot line, yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Uh,
Are both of them in your line, or is it only gonna hit one?
just Thorn. Actually, hold on here. I'm just trying to see.
If you,
I
yeah, I
don't
mean,
know if there's. They have to make a dex saving throw as well, but I don't know what the dex save is because it never told me.
I think it says on the character sheet if you look at it.
Whoa. Somebody's taking up all the battlefield.
Your breath weapon, the DC for the saving throw is 8 plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
A plus Constitution.
Plus proficiency.
Proficiency. So they would have to make a 14 dex saving throw. Do I roll to hit though first? I think.
No, so with the saving throw, they just need to make a certain save. And they need to make, since you are a Black Dragonborn, its damage type is acid, and they need to make a dex save.
Yeah, it's.
All right, so
I don't know
Thorn,
if I have a
Thorn,
roll.
is that your D20? Is that your dex save?
That was my
No, that was
initiative.
your initiative, so you need to roll for a dex save.
Can I take a bite out of one of my cupcakes?
If you'd like to.
I would like to.
Okay, so you get advantage on this?
But so I take a bite, so I have advantage. Do I use it? I forget how advantage works.
Advantage,
Oh, no.
you roll twice, take the higher result.
Inspiration is where you look afterwards.
Yeah, inspiration you can choose to do afterwards. These cupcakes are just like a magic item. Alright, well, the 17 saves you. So I believe he still takes half damage, right?
Nice.
Yeah, he does.
Yep, so it's going to be
It's a
2d6 on a fail save, so it's going to be 2d6 and then half of that rounding down. So go ahead and roll 2d6, Muffin. Oh, yikes.
So 3.
So 1. Because it just does 2d6, it doesn't have a modifier. So, Thorn, you take 1 damage from his acid breath.
So is acid the same thing as poison?
Potentially.
Is it
Why?
like corrosive?
Because I have advantage on saving throws against being poisoned and resistance to poison damage. As being part of being Warforged.
I don't think
No,
that's
I think
poison.
it's different. Yeah.
That's what I just asked if it's the same thing, and you said no.
Well, I was just trying to think in what context you meant. Because because you can have like poisoned weapons and things like that, which can like, it's more of like a disease being poisoned, where this is a acidic like damage type. So no, I mean it's 1 damage. Take the damage. Even if you round it, even if you had resistance to it, you would round that down to 0.5, but you can't take 0.5 damage, so it would just be 1 anyways. All right, who's up next? Thorn, you are up.
I'm up.
Yep.
Decisions. Who to attack first? I'll cast. I'll cast Toll of the Dead on Killcash.
Okay. He needs to make a dex saving throw.
DC 13 dex.
Okay.
Sorry,
nothing.
Toll of the Dead's Wisdom.
Okay, so that's right. I get it mixed up. You need to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 13. Okay, what is somebody casting a Kamehameha on here or something? Like, what is going on?
I fail.
Okay, how much damage does he take?
1d8.
Is it 1d10 when they've already taken damage? Is that how
It's
it works?
1d12 when they've already taken damage.
Okay, so d8 on the first one.
Well, that's
Fuck it.
Y'all are just tickling each other's balls over here. All right, do you want to make any movements, or are you going to end your turn there?
I'll say I'll move. I'm gonna move. Move over here.
All right, next up is Grallow. Oh my god, what is that sound?
Are you eating your mic?
Like sucking a big old one over there? Jesus Christ.
God damn. I'm going to cast Sleep on Thesera.
Amazing.
Okay, that's what,
5d8.
5d8 that you cast?
5d8, yeah.
Okay.
26.
Okay, that is definitely going to be enough to put her to sleep.
I summon this big old sand ball and just kind of lob it over Killcash directly at Thesera.
All right, Thesera, you are knocked unconscious.
Oh god.
All right, with that, your turn is going to be skipped since you are unconscious, and we're going to go over to Killcash.
I'm going to quickly skedaddle behind Void a bit.
Okay, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna move right here, and I'm gonna do here. And that's that. Actually, right on here. And right here.
You just going to leave Sonny over there this time?
No, I'm trying to think here. I don't know what to do yet. Oh, let me move back before I. Damn it, wrong thing. Because I don't know what the right move would be.
Sammy's just over there, we snowing.
Sure.
Because how far is she? 25. I could potentially wake her up. Would that count as an action if I did?
Yep, that'd be your action to wake her up.
You don't think you can take the two of us?
I can. I know I can take the fucking two of you.
Oh, prove it, prove it.
Would actually hold on. Let's move right here.
Could always just lob something at Thesera and wake her up and damage her a little bit.
Good.
Would,
If she takes damage,
would-
she'll wake up.
Would this be
Oh.
considered a line of sight?
You
God.
don't need to worry about line of sight.
Okay. Well, I'm going to shoot my heavy crossbow at Void.
Okay.
I changed his roll to an 11.
All right, you fail.
All right, cool. That's it, I guess.
That's your that was your second and last roll, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only got the wisdom one left.
Okay. All right. Do you want to move, Muffin, or are you gonna stay there? You can move into position to wake Sony up next turn if you want. Or if you're worried about another sleep spell, you can keep your distance. Up to you. Whatever you think's appropriate.
I'll move
Imagine
to like
they were both
right
slept.
there.
That'd be so funny. How long do they say slept for? Is there like a time where they like automatically get back up?
Yeah, I mean, there's a duration to the spell, but I think it
a
lasts
minute.
a good while. Yes, that'd be 10 rounds of combat.
That'd be it for me, I guess.
All right, Thorn, you're up.
Is Void on mute again?
Maybe. What?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Coordinating what or thinking about what I want to do.
Okay, just making sure you weren't on mute.
Why doesn't it say the range on this one?
What's the spell you're trying to cast?
Guiding bolt. Oh, it's 120 feet.
Okay. That's a level 1 spell, right?
Yes.
And how many
It doesn't
spell slots
say
do you
what
have
I
left?
need to make to hit it. It just says make a ranged spell attack.
Yeah, so it's a spell attack. So you are attacking against their AC, just like if you were attacking with a weapon. So you would roll a d20. You would add your proficiency and your spellcasting modifier, and you want to beat whatever their AC is.
Okay, I'm gonna cast that.
Okay, who are you attacking?
I'm gonna attack Killcash.
Okay.
So, would I use my wisdom modifier here?
Yep, because you're a cleric. Proficiency plus your wisdom modifier.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I'm proficient in this. Well, I don't know if I'm proficient in it though, since this is a ranged spell.
Because you're proficient in like your spell list, essentially.
Okay.
You fail.
Can I use my inspiration?
If you want to reroll.
Oh my god.
He succeeds.
So do I roll the damage here?
Yep. It's what, 1d8 you said?
Not this one. It could have been more cool, but
Was it 5d4?
4d6.
What spell is this?
Wait, make sure I get it right. Guiding bolt. On hit, target takes 4d reading 6 damage to the next attack roll made this target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like does a lot of damage, but
Yeah, and you've got advantage on the next attack.
he does, I think.
No, made against that target, not made by that target.
When I hit the target before. Oh, okay. Never mind.
So the next attack made on Muffin will have advantage as well.
Oh, I thought I read that as like a downside. So it's like you do a lot of damage, but then they get advantage. But that's even better.
Yep. How many spell slots do you have left now, though?
Still have 2. I haven't casted. I've only casted cantrips up until now.
Okay, Grallow, you've cast 2 spells now, right?
Yes, I have 1 left.
Okay. All right. Grallow, it's gonna be. Yeah, Grallow, your turn.
I'm going to be super cool and chuck another sleep.
Are you really?
Yeah, fuck it, why not, right? Let's see.
On kill catch this time?
Yeah.
All right.
26. Do you
All
have
right.
more than 26 HP?
He does not.
No.
Kill catch, you have fallen asleep.
Great.
All right, with that, Kill Cash and Thesera are both asleep on the ground. It's going to come back up to Thorn. What are you going to do, Thorn?
Beat Thesera to death. Kill her, beat her to death with a hammer.
So they're both asleep for a very long amount of time once we hit them, right?
Once you hit them, they'll wake up.
Okay. Give me a second.
Once they
I got a
take
big
any
brain real quick.
damage, they wake up.
I'm gonna put my person here just for calculation's sake.
I mean, if y'all want to move, essentially, like, because Sony's going to be asleep for another 6 turns or something like that, and Kill Cash is going to be asleep for 10 turns. So y'all can essentially, if you just want to move yourself anywhere in the zone and say what you're going to prep to do, we'll start on Thorn's turn.
Okay.
To let him do what he wants to do, and then.
So I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna use my channel divinity, and then I'm gonna cast my thunder wave.
Okay, so you're gonna plan on doing that, Grallow. What are you setting yourself up to do?
I'm just gonna sit back and get ready to cast firebolt.
From where you are now?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, we'll say that I think that would have taken like 2 turns. So Sony's still asleep. Thorn, you cast Thunder Wave. What exactly does that do?
Well, so first I'm using my channel divinity,
Mhm.
which is my class ability, which I only get 1 per rest. But instead of having to roll, I will for anything that does lightning or thunder damage, it'll just do max damage instead.
Okay.
And then my thunder wave, it does, what is it, 2d8 to anybody within 20 feet around me.
Okay. Is Muffin within 20 feet of you?
They both should be if I positioned myself properly.
Did you say 10 or 20?
I think it's a
15.
sorry, it's a 15-foot cube around me.
Okay, so that means around you it's only going to go 7.5 feet. So if they are 10 feet away, they're not going to get hit.
Oh,
So you need to be up next to them, essentially. So you have a
darn.
choice to make here.
I mean, we still have time to move, right?
Mhm.
You could just one-shot Thesera while she's sleeping.
Yeah, I'll do that. So she can't pop any heals. I'll move right over here. That's all I'm gonna do. I don't know.
Okay, so it's going to be on your turn. You said you used your channel divinity. You used that. Is that a spell or?
It's
or
a
your-
spell, yes.
Okay, so how many spell slots do you have again?
I have 3 total. I
This
used
is your
2.
second.
This is my second one.
Okay. So you're going to cast that because you used your channel divinity. You say it deals max damage.
Which is 2d8.
So that's going to automatically do 16 damage, which, Sony, I think that's going to knock you out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to essentially one-shot Sony, and she's going to take the damage, which wakes her up, but she's now going to be under 5 health. So she's going to have to withdraw from the competition. With that, Grallow, it is your turn.
I guess I'm just gonna move 20. No, I'll just stay. I'll stay where I am. End my turn.
Okay, so
I'll throw
What-
back Void.
all right, what are
I'll
y'all
set
gonna
him
do?
up for.
What are y'all gonna? Yeah, what are y'all doing to kill Cash now?
Man, I say just beat him to death with your hammer.
You'll get advantage on the attack because he's prone.
Yeah. Just go toe to toe with them.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, if you guiding bolt him, then you'll have advantage in next attack, right?
Guiding bolt only lasts until the end of your next turn, so the effect of that is disappeared.
Well, he just has to stay within.
But like, we have advantage because he is asleep already, isn't he?
You have an advantage on a melee attack against him.
How
is he
much does your
prone?
melee do?
Would
it be better just to-
1d10 plus 2?
Do you want to just smash him over the head with a hammer?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, go
So
for
I
it.
still do I have to roll for an attack twice?
Yep.
Okay.
Roll for attack twice, take the higher result of the two. Okay, that's gonna hit. Roll for damage.
That was 1d.
God, sleep is such a good spell. It's so good. Until you go up against an elf or a warforged or something like that that's immune to being magically put to sleep.
Well, I'm glad Void's on my team.
GG's.
That doesn't put you out, does it, Muffin?
I'm at 1.
I thought you had full health.
Yeah, well, when they did 9, they did 1, and then Void did 9. I was down to 12.
Oh, I forgot about. I didn't do the 9. Yeah. I forgot about that 9 damage. Okay, so Kill Cash gets knocked out. Y'all's underhanded tactics hand y'all the victory today, as y'all use essentially all of your resources at hand to take out your fellow teammates.
Listen, I don't care if we win against the champion. You know, we the other half of the party, and that's all that matters.
Sony Muffin, sorry about that. That's how the die roll works sometimes. Y'all have both been knocked out, and Thorn and Grallow are going to stand as this year's tournament winners. Congratulations!
Ooh, I don't feel good.
I don't feel good about this, but it's a win. A win is a win. All right. So y'all are going to be able to take a short rest now. So Thesera and Killcash, that's going to be the two of y'all included. Are y'all going to do anything in the meantime during the break? Have some meals, have some conversations? What's the general attitude between the four of y'all right now?
I don't know. I think I'll just go talk with Killcash. Maybe find Fogrrob as well.
Grallow, do you try and make conversation with your other fellow party members?
No, I just kind of sit by myself. Kind of twiddling my thumbs.
Thorn, Killcash, either of y'all putting a hand out, shaking hands after the match?
I extend my robo penis as an act of kindness.
Thesera, you have my permission to freeze it off.
Yes.
Okay, this is his third iteration now of his robo dick, and it has been frozen off and falls to the ground. Useless.
It just grows back.
We'll wait for the V4.
I just want to sit on top of this log.
All right, so as y'all are sort of going about your different things, Killcash and Thesera are hanging out, sort of hanging their heads, talking strategy as to what they could have done better. Grallow and Thorn are just kind of going around in a cheery mood, celebrating, getting a quick meal. Everybody has the opportunity to take a short rest. The healers would have healed y'all up as well, so everybody is full health. Anything you get back from a short rest, you would get it. And as the sun begins to set, you hear somebody playing some drums in the distance, and people start sort of separating, making way. As you can see, the crowd say, "Oh, the champions are coming! The last year's champions are coming!" And you see Jinzic over here leading the way. Let me drop Jinzic back in. And he's going to announce, congratulations to our winners of the tournaments. Those were all fine, great battles indeed. As stated before, we are now going to have the final between this year's winner of the tournament and last year's champions, the winner of which, who will receive a boon from the festival host. Are the winners of this tournament ready for combat?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay. As he hears y'all's agreement and y'all are getting prepared to go, the two champions will walk past Jinzic. One is a tall woman with black hair wielding a large spear. You would assume that this is the Frulon that's spoken of, as Jinzic seems to give her a little wink as she walks by. And the other is a large blue dragonborn.
Oh, shit.
Who walks past and...
oh, it's that asshole.
Yeah. Thorn and Grallow, can y'all give me a perception check? And actually, Sony, you can give me a perception check as well.
I don't think I've met that person before, though.
Oh, let me roll that again.
You weren't there for the blue dragonborn fight,
No.
but I want you to make a perception check anyways.
A 3.
Okay.
Oh,
Man, what is going on?
After
Man, that's
that
what
fight,
we get. Yeah.
neither of y'all recognize this blue dragonborn. He's just a big blue dragonborn. Could be.
how don't I
anybody.
recognize him? You kicked my ass.
Sony, however, despite sort of sulking and licking her wounds from that last fight, looks over past the blue dragonborn, and your heart sort of stops in its chest, and you've recognized the person that you see, not the blue dragonborn, but who just walked past Jinzic. You recognize this woman, though she's no longer wearing the robe she had when she was attacking Greenest. This was the leader of the cultists who you encountered.
God.
Who gave you sort of the shivers before.
Yeah.
Her name is Frulon Mondath, and she is a leader of the cultists.
Wow.
And unlike the two of y'all, the blue dragonborn looks to y'all and says, "Hold on a moment. I know that lad. Proud of you for winning that fight, eh? But what are you doing here?" Frulam looks to him and says, "What do you mean? You know this person?" Says, "Yeah, they were in Greenus. They were helping defend the town." To which she swerves, looks at you all, and begins sort of screaming to the folks around her, "How did no one tell us of this? We've had intruders this whole time and nobody said a word." And people start scrambling sort of back and forth. And Frulam immediately says, "Tournament's off." And she starts calling for some cultists, and she says, "Longdedrosa, we must return to the hatchery. They found us. We need to get our defenses ready." And Longdedrosa is clearly upset by this, and he bellows back at her, "A tournament's a tournament, a promise a promise. I told that lad over there if he ever found me again that he would have the right to challenge me. You won't stop me from this." As they're arguing and bickering, is there anything y'all want to do?
Good luck if you're facing it's a 2-on-2.
Stealthily stab both of them and kill them and run away.
So here's Longdedrosa now. Just make him bigger so you can see him. Did I get Frulam?
I am so Jinzic with a cult leader.
I did not. I'm just gonna drop in Dahlia for Frulam right now, but it is a different person. I'll have an image for her next time.
Next time.
Mm-hmm. So are y'all doing anything? Or are y'all just watching as this is going on?
I don't know what to do.
Just
At this
watching
point, like,
flabbergasted.
There's a couple people like y'all that are kind of shocked, looking back and forth. Some of the other people, for example, the sort of like unnamed people you fought against earlier, are essentially receiving their orders and they're running off into different directions to look for more intruders, to build up their defenses, to sort of fall back to defensive lines.
So this is going to be a full-on attack or a 2v2?
Well, that depends. As you continue to listen in, Frulam continues to argue with Longdedrosa. She says, "This is no time for your honor. We have a mission here. We were sent here for a reason. It'd be wiser if we stepped back and defended our position."
I think we should group up with Thesera and kill Cash.
And Longdedrosa continues to emphasize no, that he wants an honorable fight, and they'll do it now.
I like to be a part of their conversation.
Oh, okay. She's a traitor. She's joining the cultists.
No, I agree
What do
with
you don't necessarily need to move close to him.
No.
What is it you want to say? You
Oh,
can like just from where you are, you can yell across at them.
I agree for a fair fight, 2v2 for the tournament.
Longdedrosa hears that and he perks up and says, Yes, that's exactly what I want.
But this
A
is
2v2,
the people
that'll
we're,
be good.
the cult
And
we're fighting against.
He immediately just jumps down into the pit, ready to go. But Frulam is not convinced, and she says, "You fool, there's no need for this. We have the better position. We have the better numbers. We'll fall back and hold our position." And she looks over at you all and says, "I know not how you got here, nor how long you've been here, but if you were wise, you would leave." She says, "If we find you and you stay here, we will kill you." And she falls back and leaves, much to, and Jinzic will leave with her, much to the dismay of Longdedrosa, who is now pissed because he can't have a 2v2 fight. He's going to go to the middle of this ring here, and he's going to say, "If y'all would, I would still have the tournament. I will fight your two champions, and I will bring a handful of my soldiers to bear." Or, excuse me, he's going to give you two options. Either he will fight by himself, the 2 people, or all 4 of y'all can go against him, and he's going to bring in some of his cheerleaders, the fan squad. If y'all remember, he had kind of a group of kobolds that followed him around. He says, either way, we'll have a fair fight.
The power of friendship. Let's all kill him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it'd be more fun for everyone if everyone was
It's our time to shine.
involved.
All of us.
All right, all 4 of y'all are going to go in. Sony,
Killcash Thesera, what do you say?
Thesera and Killcash.
Am I gonna be awake?
She's just sleeping in the standstill.
Are y'all going to agree to join?
All right,
join them?
we accept your challenge.
All right. In that case, for next time, our first
time?
fight. Yep.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Our first fight is going to be against the champion, Lung Dedrosa, who you now know is in fact a champion of the Dragon Cult. And Frulan Mondath has essentially gone back into the camp to gather the forces to prepare for y'all, should you even get past Lung Dedrosa. But he'll have a couple goons with him so that it's a quote-unquote fair fight as he sees it. But congratulations, that is the end of this chapter. As I said, not everything was kind of as it seems here. The levels of the cult involvement in the festival, it's kind of hard to say. Some people were looking shocked by the development. Others seem to be knowing exactly what was happening. So y'all are going to kind of have to figure out a little bit more in terms of who knew, who didn't, and get ready to fight the champions of the cult. But y'all do level up now, so we are going to be moving into chapter 3. So for everybody's attempts in the tournament and their discoveries in terms of all their social interactions, being able to get those tokens, everybody's going to level up.
So we all just got to level 3.
Everybody should be level 3 now,
Oh my god.
regardless
still
of
have my extra
whether
special
you won the
token.
fight or not.
Which, for the record, who won the fight again?
2 people in our party won, I think.
Oh.
Last time I checked.
Let's not get into specifics.
Oh my god, I can cast Fireball now.
Do recall though, like you've leveled up now, so take that into account in terms of if like your spell slots increased, you might be able to cast a spell where you couldn't before. But like y'all only got a short rest, so y'all are going into this fight with limited resources. So try and keep track of that on your character sheets to where you are now, because while you will be full health, you will still be minus the resources you used for today's session.
So if we
Sound
were to
good?
get like an extra spell slot from the level, would that go up still, or would it be like?
Yep, you'll have another spell slot from that then. But it's like if you went from 2 to 3 or 3 to 4, you would have another spell slot now. But the spell slots you already consumed are not back.
And since we're also not doing like a long rest, I couldn't change what spells I have, so I would just be able to add.
Correct.
Okay.
Unless some classes, I think Sab's sorcerer, or no, she's a warlock. I think her spells she changes on level up, so like she would have an opportunity to. But if you change them on long rests,
Yeah, I think
then you
mine's
would
on
not.
long rest.
Yep. So just make sure you look at your character sheet to understand what exactly is changing on a level up.
Okay.
Any other questions, guys?
Nope.
All right. Well, then, in next week, we will get into... I kind of let it fly there, but indeed, the hatchery is nearby. You've sort of stumbled into it almost by accident. But we will go into the chapter of assaulting the nearby dragon cult stronghold. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Then I will catch you all later. Thank you, everybody, for playing.
Thank you.
I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.